Book with scrapbook. Ayan. So, ayan na yung ating mga kaibigan mula sa vlogging industry. Marisa. Ayan. Ayan. So, sila yung ating mga bago na, no? Farewell Slam Book. Bakit ba ito nabuo sa isip mo at ngayon ay naging libro na siya or slam book? At ano naisip? Ba't ito? Ba't hindi yung tungkol sa buhay, tungkol sa kamatayan ng tinatalakay mo dito?
First, I think this is timely. Life is uncertain, but this is timely because time is fleeting. At marami po akong na-experience na yung mga namamatayan. Siyempre namatayan na nga sila. Tapos nagiging confused pa sila kung anong gagawin nila, anong uumpisahan nila. Wala silang alam kung ano ang preparasyon pag namamatayan. Diba? Hindi ka nga nakakaiyak sa umpisa. Diba? Kumbaga tulala ka muna bago ka umiyak. Pagkatapos, dahil ito ka, hindi mo alam kung anong mga gusto niya. Kasi usually, ang parents natin, di ba, they find it morbid if we talk about insurance, if we talk about yung katapusan, di ba, yung passing on. So, ayaw nilang pinag-uusapan yan kasi morbid. But we have to face it. I think the subject of death is being suppressed. But it will all come to all of us. Kaya, naisip ko po ito nung pandemic. Marami pong nawawala, na biglaan. Today, you're very healthy, wala kang ubo. The next day, may ubo ka na, and then, namamatay ka na lang bigla, di ba? So, naisip ko to during the pandemic, and marami akong sinabihan na friends, kasi syempre, di ba, nung pandemic, ghost town, wala tayong kausap, kundi mga friends lang natin sa telepono, sa FB, Messenger, ganyan, di ba? So, I thought about this, and then sinishare ko, and one of the people that I've shared with this idea was OG Diaz. So, sabi niya, ba yan? Mga ganun. Siyempre, reaksyon ng lolo mo, parang, sigurado ka ba dyan? Yung ganyan. Wala, naisip ko lang. And then, it was Tita Aster Amoy who pushed me na, huwag mo nang i-procrastinate yung mga ganitong bagay. Wala pa po akong funds, sabi ko. So, makakaraos ka dyan, believe me, umpisahan mo na yan. So, yun. Little by little, naumpisahan ko na po with the help of other friends and supporters. I was able to publish a book. Kasi ako Tito Nestor knows this. I'm a frustrated journalist, sabi ko. Gusto ko maging Nestor Cuartero someday, or Julie Abdaza. Kaya lang, si Oji din, he's a very good writer. Kaya lang, parang suntok sa buwan, naiisip ko because I consider myself as just good for a laugh. Parang I'm a comedian, singer, and then nag-umpisa na po akong magluto-luto. Yun nga, nakaraos po ako nung pandemic. It's ironic because nung pandemic, kumita po ako because of, the lutong ulam online, express, mga tao umu-order. Nung medyo nasabig na ang tao sa restaurant, wala na umu-order sa akin. So, yun po ang nangyari. Medyo yun, nakaraos naman po ako. BBN, Santino, ganyan. Ito si Marisa Sanchez, alaga ko to. Yan. Baka meron siyang role na bagay dito. Uy, Oji, buti nakita ka namin. Kailangan ka namin dito sa particular role na to. So parang imbis na akong kunin siya, ang kinukuha. So sabi ko, ba't di na lang tayo magpalit? Ako na lang manager. So hanggang sa sabi ko, I think I decided alis na lang ako sa'yo. Kasi kung di mo kukuning manager, we have to, Pero gusto ko ma-maintain natin yung friendship. Ayoko mawala yung friendship. So kaya ako umalis sa kanya kasi kakumpetensya ko pa siya sa trabaho ko. Parang si Boy Abunda, di ba po? Marami po siyang talents, pero siya yung mas maraming racket kesa dun sa mga alaga niya. Same with Tito Nestor. Si Tito Nestor naman, he's a very busy man. He's a professor, he's an editor, busy siya. Yung hindi niya rin agad yung mga, the inquiries, hindi niya agad nasasagot because he's a very busy man. Until now, Tito Nestor, di ba? Ayun. So yun, parang wala talagang ano. So finally, I'm a Viva artist now. Yeah. So puro Viva Max na po. The whole pandemic, I guess. The whole pandemic. As in talagang pinag-isipan ko ng gusto because I don't want to be ridiculed. I don't want to be morbid. So I made it light. So I came up with an idea of having a slam book. Kasi doon po sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ang slam book kasi, during my time, sikat na sikat pa ang slam book. So, yung mga millennial, I think si Ana Pingon, sino ang pinakabata dito na media, na vlogger, hindi niya siguro alam yung slam book, pero in-explain ko rin kung ano ang slam book ko. Pang ano to pang kilig. Yan. I think hindi mo na naabutan. Naabutan ko. So yun.
Last na po. Sino po yung target market nyo and how would you advise people to use it? Halimbawa kasi syempre kung
nagbabago yung mga gusto natin. So would you advise people to have one yearly? Parang
Tingin ko, pati matanda at saka bata, I think they should have it. Because like what I said, life is uncertain. Minsan nga, di ba, pwede nga mauna pa ako sa cancer patient. Pwede pang naglalakad lang ako dyan, bigla ako tinamaan ng kidnap. You can never tell. You can never tell. Yun. So yun, ang market ko, siguro yung mga cancer patients, old people, pero actually sana lahat, even bata. Even my daughter, she's only 12 years old, but she's writing on the slam book already.
Yes.
So, I'd like to let everybody know that I'm a comedian by profession. Pero I'm not saying that I'm a sad person. I'm not saying that. You can, kasi I'm a loner, and I'm single. I was married, now I'm single. And when I was married, there were times that I said, I wish I were single. And when I was single, I wish I were married. So right now, I'm single and alone, but I'm happy. When I thought about that, it's more of getting matured in the process. So parang, like what I said a while ago, time is fleeting, life is uncertain, death is sure. But, you know, when I shared about Christianity over there, I think I just want to impart that the John 3:16. Yes, I'm a Christian, and I don't know how to sound that I will not sound like hard sell.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like preaching.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know that I think the important part there is that I want to share it with everyone that we're not going to heaven because of our good works. We're not going to heaven because we pray a lot. We're not going to heaven because we are good people. I think we're going to heaven because of what Christ did for all of us, mankind, when He was crucified in the cross. Ng unconditional love, di ba? Hindi katulad sa friendship, they come and go, tapos you can still be happy even if you're single. And you know why we're single? Hindi totoo yung malas tayo, hindi totoo yung kasi tayo, parang kawawa tayo. Hindi. The reason why we're single, it is also our fault. Why? Because, hindi kasi, kaya hindi tayo nakakatugma ng tamang tao. Tayo rin ang may diferensya. Ang gusto talaga natin, yung mysterious, tayo magre-rehabilitate, tayo mag-aayos dyan. Dating babaero, yan, ako mapagbabago ko yan. Nag-challenge tayo, ayaw natin ng good. Ayaw natin ng OG Diaz. Kasi si OG is a very good husband, very good father. Walang challenge eh, nandiyan na. Alam mo yun, parang okay, tayo mga single. Gusto natin na tayo ang nag-aayos, tayo nakakapagbabago sa tao. Eh, hindi talaga mangyayari yung ganun. Kaya yung iba, successful sila sa sa marriages nila, di ba, tsaka sa relationships nila. Kasi, ang nakukuha talaga nila, yung gusto talaga ng dapat, na good dapat ang makuha natin.
Is it somehow because our standards are high?
Are high. Ang standards natin, very Julia Daza. Di ba? Like si Ate Pilar, mataas din ang standards niyan. Tapos yun nga, gusto nga natin. Na-attract tayo sa mga ganon. Yung gusto natin tayo mag-aayos sa kanila.
Thank you so much. No?
In my own experience, so tingin ko yun yung pinaka-importanting nasulat ko doon. Kasi minsan kasi yung mga taong akala mo na totoo sa'yo, akala mo na totoong mahal ka, hindi pala. Tapos yung mga ano lang, yung napapadaan lang, yung pala yung mga sincere talaga sa'yo. So, during the episode when I was, I'm not going to say that I was okay before, but during those times, you know, when I was like, okay, I had lots of friends. Nung nag-pandemic, well, in other words, during those low times, that you will realize who your real friends are. So yeah, I think that's the most important, the special thanks to the followers.